Muslims around the world are celebrating Ramadan, a month of dawn to dusk fasting, intense prayer, charity, and feasts. This morning, we're joined by Imam Hamid Qureshi from the Islamic Center of Winona to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, we're happy to have you.
Glad to be here.
Yes, very happy to have you. So Ramadan is going on right now. For our viewers who may not be familiar, what can you tell us about Ramadan?
Every year, blessed month of Ramadan draws near all Muslims around the world, await in joyous anticipation for the opportunity to observe fasting. Fasting is an extension of the practice found in earlier religions, that is Jewish and Christianity. God says in the Holy Quran that fasting was prescribed to Jews and Christians and then to Muslims. God said in Holy Quran that fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, so that you may become righteous, and Muslims strive towards achieving piety.
Okay, and so it's dawn to dusk fasting, is that right?
Yes. Fasting from dawn to dusk, that means no water, food, or during fasting, eat before dawn or after sunset. One have to be in best character.
Yeah.
Month of Ramadan is one of the most beloved and blessed months in Islamic calendar. The blessings of this month is countless: mercy of God, forgiveness of God, and salvation. God said, all the deeds of Adam's children are for them, except fasting, which is for me, and I will give the reward for it.
Okay, very nice. And it's going on now. How long is Ramadan?
Ramadan will start when the moon, a new moon appears. Okay. That's the first day of Ramadan. And when again, after 29 or 30 days, when the moon again, a new moon pops up, and then the Ramadan ends. So that's the celebration at the end of the fasting.
Okay, very nice. And so this year, war and starvation in the Gaza Strip, casting a darker shadow on the holiday, I'm sure. Does it feel differently this year in light of that, or talk about that a little bit?
Surely. I will definitely. First of all, may God bring peace in Middle East. Mm-hmm. And yes, people are suffering. This is a very holy month, and it is very, difficult to absorb. The people are dying there, and they're suffering for the food and everything, because Ramadan is giving and taking. You feed the poor, and you give lots of charity, and you do all those good things. You take care of your neighbors. Mm-hmm. And all those poor people, whatever you can, what you can afford it. So what is happening in the Middle East at the moment is very a sad situation. Hope everything. May God bring peace over there. So I hope all the countries in the world, they will emphasize in that region to those. That they bring peace over there, so they don't have this kind of situation.
And we see the images, we hear the news out of Gaza, and it's horrifying. But I think a lot of us feel helpless. What can we do? Anything we can do?
Just all we can do is we can tell our White House, Washington D.C., our government to really work on peace with Israel, so that this thing is taken care. And the best thing is to do is to have two-state situation. Mm-hmm. So you have Palestine and you have Israel. They live side by side in peaceful and in harmony. So that's what is going to bring the peace.
And what message would you like to share this Ramadan?
Well, just trust in God and do all those good things that we are supposed to do in the month of Ramadan, and keep asking God to bring peace and to help us so we can overcome with this problem.
All right, Imam. Well, thank you so much for joining us to tell us a little bit about Ramadan.
You're very welcome. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, thank you so much.